What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So I posted a video a couple of days ago, and I was talking about the fact that we had a lady, Mary, that sent me a letter, and she said, you know what? I received my first check when it comes to elimination of weapon GPO. I received that first check, and I also got the back pay. And so after I read the letter, I talked a little bit about it with you guys. I was getting some people that were commenting and giving me information. I had some people that sent me emails, and I had David that sent me an email. I'm going to read that email to you guys today, and it explains things, I think, a little bit better. And this could be the situation. Now, I don't know for a fact, but this could be the situation. So we'll read the letter, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video. And if you're watching this video and you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on Blue Sky. I'll have a link. It'll be in the comment section. It'll be pinned at the very, very top. Okay, before I read the letter, I do want to go over this really quickly. People are still asking this question. When do those already receiving Social Security get their retroactive benefits? Okay, so I talked about this before. There's also an announcement on the Social Security Administration website. I'll have that link. It'll be in the comment section. It'll be pinned at the very top, so you can click on that. It'll take you over and you can see. But when it comes down to it, the Social Security Administration, they haven't given us any dates. All they said is it could be a year or more. And so that's all we know at this point. The hope is that it will be less than a year, and I think the Social Security Administration probably said worst case scenario, a year or more, but hopefully they can get this implemented a little bit sooner. So maybe it will be 6 months to 8 months or something like that. Let's hope that that's what they're working on here. They are having some challenges, and they've let that be known. They said, look, we need more staff. We're short staffed. And it looks like right now the push is to reduce staff even more. So we have an important time in March. They're going to vote on the budget. So we'll have Congress voting on a budget. And in that time when they're voting on the budget, we're going to see how much money they're going to allocate to all the different agencies, and Social Security will be one of them. And so we'll see how much money the Social Security Administration will receive. But they need to be able to hire. Right now they're on a hiring freeze as well. So if you're on a hiring freeze and then you have some of these things that you need to get done, it could take even longer. Okay, so that's what we're up against right now. And the Social Security Administration has already indicated that, look, we can't just flip a switch on a computer and have everything change. Some of this stuff we have to manually review. And it's important that they do that, because what you don't want is you don't want people to start receiving increased payments. And let's say they receive these increased payments for a year or 2 years, and then the Social Security Administration says, oops, we made a mistake. Well, guess what? If they were giving you too much money, now you have to pay that money back, and they give you like 30 days to pay it. And so that's a bad situation. Now they'll threaten you with 30 days to pay it, and then if you contact them, then they'll work out some type of a payment plan, but now they're going to be reducing your benefits again. And so we want them to get it right. And so if I'm in that situation where they're going to send me increased payments, I want to make sure they get it right. So I'm not receiving this money and spending this money, and 2 years down the road they say, oh, we made a mistake and you owe us money. I don't want that to happen. So you don't want them to rush through it, but we do want them to get it done in a timely manner. So I just wanted to answer that question real quick. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the letter. Here we go. And so David says, I think I can unpack the circumstances surrounding the issues noted in Mary's letter to you. Her receiving SSA spousal benefits, because it sounds like what happened to my wife, albeit several years ago. I believe what happened to Mary with regards to getting a back pay lump sum amount had nothing directly to do with the GPO WEP. It appears as if she was in fact eligible for SSA spousal benefits earlier, but neither she nor her husband realized it until recently. Thus, once she and her husband realized she was eligible, she filed for the benefit. The back pay lump sum she received was for the previous 6 months she would have been eligible. SSA can only, they told me, pay the spousal benefits in arrears for 6 months. When my wife had the same issue, she was able to, like Mary, get her spousal benefits initiated over the phone and as well obtain the maximum back 6-month lump sum payment. Thus, I believe Mary's back pay benefit had nothing directly to do with the overturn of GPO WEP except it appears she was given the new monthly amount as well as the 6 months in arrears payment. This limited 6-month back pay lump sum benefit for new SSA. Okay, and that explains a lot. That explains a lot because there was someone sent me a link for a Facebook group, and I clicked on the link, and the person was saying the same thing, that they got back pay for 6 months. And you're thinking, well, if you got the retroactive pay for 6 months, why didn't you get it for a year? Because a year, when it comes to weapon GPO, it's a year. It's not 6 months. But that makes perfect sense. If she were applying now and she didn't apply in the past, well, then she's probably not going to be eligible for that retroactive pay for the year with the elimination of weapon GPO. She would be obviously eligible for this, but not eligible for the year retroactive pay. And so that does make sense. I can understand that. And so that's why I'm saying, if you guys have gone through things, send me an email, david@thetecshow.com, and then I can read those emails and I can help you guys, hopefully help more people out there that have similar situations, or they might have questions. Because right now, we don't know what's going on. You can call the Social Security Administration and they will tell you, we don't really know what's going on. We were given no direction. Congress did not put together a plan after the elimination of weapon GPO. They just said, eliminate weapon GPO. That's it. Okay, well, what do we do in this case? What do we do in this case? We don't know. And so that's why it's imperative that if you guys are contacting the Social Security Administration, or you've gone through similar situations, share that with us. And then I will make sure, if you send me an email, I'll make sure to get that out there to you guys. So if someone is in the same situation or a similar situation, they'll know what's going on. So right now, it looks like with Mary, she did get her benefits with the elimination of weapon GPO in there. So she got that. But when it comes to the retroactive payment, it looks like that could have just been for her spousal benefits. She could have applied earlier, and she didn't apply earlier. So now they're giving her that 6 months in arrears. That's what it looks like it could be. And so it looks like right now, if you're applying after January 5th, and you are in a situation where you're receiving a pension and you qualify under weapon GPO, and weapon GPO has now been eliminated, it looks like you'll be getting your full amount. Okay, so it's not going to be an increase because you've never applied before. But if you're applying now, you're going to get the amount that everyone else would get. And so you're not going to have weapon GPO reducing those benefits. So that's what it looks like is going on right now. If you guys have more questions, please put it down in the comments below. Once again, send me an email if you have any questions, or if you have something that you want to share. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one.